Hello.
Hello. My name is Jake Cook, and I'll be your tour guide through the cosmos. Sorry about that. And this is Weekend Review.
Weekend Review.
Episode 13.
Hold the phone. Editor's note. This is Jake Cook. I'm sitting here on the toilet the day after us recording the show, and I realized we made a very crucial mistake. It's actually episode 14.
But let's clarify for you ain't no chef.
Oh, but I ain't no chef.
Though you
Still ain't.
You're a cosmic guide for sure.
Sorry.
Cosmic Guido, to be truthful.
My apologies. And this is my friend Kenneth Peraro.
But let's clarify again for the listener. I'm not deadly fish. Speaking
Well,
of
actually,
fish,
you are. That's the double negative. That was saying that you are a deadly fish.
well, for this episode, let's say I am.
You're feeling a little double neg.
I'm feeling a little double neg.
You wanna have a toast?
Let's have a toast. Oops, sorry. I just elbowed your face. Your cat's face, that is.
Do you know? I bet you don't even know her name, do you?
Nico.
How do you think it's spelled?
Like the recording artist. I didn't finish the sentence.
Well, finish it.
Like the recording artist's plagiarized version
you could turn this
of
around.
her name, as in the book that was written, the unauthorized biography, 12 years before she died, in which they misspelled it in the correct spelling of what is coincidentally now your cat's name.
That's correct. Or like the recording artist Nico Case.
I was thinking Nico as in stepping off the bus.
Velvet Underground.
No.
From the Royal Tenenbaums.
Royal Tenenbaums. Stepping
Yeah.
off the bus, Margot, she sees that boy on the stage, and they have that wonderful moment. You ever watch that?
Of course.
Man, that's an intense scene.
I love
James
Drindle. What's the guy's name?
I don't know.
Russell. What's the guy's? Wes Anderson.
Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
I think that they could have made that movie just that scene repeated, whatever length of, like however many times it needed to fill up like an hour and a half.
Yeah, it's a very beautiful song.
That scene, man.
That's a beautiful scene. Yeah.
I would say if you could
Slow-mo.
induce memory loss in me,
Yeah.
so that I could only
Wouldn't be too
remember
hard to
things. Yeah, please.
Smack you on the right side of the head.
Just
Do a
do it.
little Bruce Lee karate chop
Yeah.
like this.
I was thinking you might be a brown belt, if I had to say so.
You
But
got brown underwear, that's for sure.
I was thinking though, it'd be a suitable surrogate for heaven. I think to just have your memory last only as long as that scene. So all you can ever do is like live in the moment of that scene, and every time it restarts, you have like the fresh palette to view that scene again.
You're saying that watching that scene from that movie was the height of your entire life?
I'm saying that would be a nice heaven. The way that scene makes me feel.
It does. But after repeated viewings, you see anything.
That's why you if you have literally a goldfish memory, like you forget it every single time it cycles back through. So that's why I'm saying this would be a suitable surrogate heaven, because you could just live that emotion over and over again.
But then again, you aren't really no fish, so
True.
I don't know how you would.
True. And this is full circle.
And I could whip you up some. I could whip you up a little breakfast, but there's a problem. Ain't no chef. So
I was gonna say it's nighttime, but
cheers to this.
cheers.
I could whip you up a little dinner.
Thanks, man.
Breakfast at night. Sailor's delight.
Hey, I made breakfast tonight for Erica. Made her an omelet.
You made her an omelet?
I made her an omelet. I learned how to make omelets recently.
Those seem like they're pretty difficult. I've never
They're
made
actually
an omelet
not.
myself.
You just need the right amount of oil, and you have to heat it first.
Yeah.
Spread it around. Just pretend it's like your butt cheeks. Just spread them around, and then put some oil
Like
in,
Goosey.
similar to your butt cheeks.
Yeah.
Spread that around. Spread the oil all around. So make you go
On my butt?
Oh, on your butt
And then
on
sit
the
on the pan.
You don't want to do it in that order.
It seems like it'd be easier to just put the oil on my butt and then sit on the pan.
You're gonna want to sit at the end of this process, but you're not gonna make the desired position of your sitting be the chair.
Hopefully I'll be sitting on a toilet. Everything goes through all right.
Eventually.
if it gets digested in the correct way.
Eventually.
But some people never get the chance to poop because they choke and die. So. But which brings me on to another topic. It doesn't actually. I didn't have any segue for that.
Well,
What were you talking about?
before I came here, to switch the subjects from this like horrible train crash and plane crash to something else a little bit more serious.
Yeah.
Before I left, I was listening to the most recent episode of Comedy Bang Bang.
Yes.
And you haven't heard it yet, so I don't want to do any spoilers, but
It just got posted.
well, it got posted a few hours ago. Jake's smelling some Vaseline.
Just smelling a little Vicks Vapor Rub. A customer left this at my job.
That's really gross.
It's not gross.
Hashtag smell the pomade.
I'm just smelling it. But go ahead.
Well, okay, so recently, Harris Whittles passed away as of last week.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, that was actually some of the most emotional celebrity news I'd ever heard. I've never been moved by any celebrity death. But Harris Whittles, I haven't watched Parks and Rec. I need to.
You've never seen Parks and Rec?
I've seen episodes, but I don't actually know the story. I don't know the characters.
It's a good show.
Yeah, I know. Well,
everybody loves that shit, man. Parks and Rec. Yo, you listen to Parks and Rec, or you watch Parks and Rec?
Do I listen to it? I don't listen nor watch.
I'm just saying, people are always saying that, like, yo, you watch Parks and Rec?
It's like a point of unity. Mm-hmm. But so he was the executive producer of that show, but he also did a bunch of shows and a bunch of appearances. Not a bunch of shows, but a bunch of appearances on Earwolf podcasts.
He was an awesome podcast guest.
Yeah,
I remember telling somebody before, whenever I want to try out a new podcast, I try to like find an episode with a person that I know, and if it's one with Harris Whittles, that's usually the first one I go to. Honestly,
yeah,
because he was always so funny to listen to. It's so goddamn hilarious.
His humor is
so real.
Yeah, it is very real.
Yeah,
but I have to say,
a genius beyond measure.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Were you gonna say he's not a genius? You're about to say he wasn't a genius.
Well, I feel like what he did was really capture like the funniness of mediocre humor, but not all the time. Like,
yeah.
I think when he got like really frustrated and stuff, and he would just say like really stupid shit, that was really funny.
Yeah.
But I mean, I know he did higher caliber comedy too, but I liked it when he was just kind of sounding like a guy who would have gone to our high school.
Like the foam corner, Harris's foam corner.
Yeah, like all those jokes.
Man, that shit is so funny.
It is. It's hilarious.
And I know that I've done the same thing. Not even before I even listen to that.
Don't
podcast.
make it about you, dude.
I know I'm not making it about me.
This
but
is
I'm
a eulogy.
Saying, I relate to that. That's what brings it back to the realness. I'm saying he was very real because you've probably told half jokes to people.
Yeah.
Before. It's like
half jokes and full lies.
Mm-hmm. If you don't know what we're talking about, you should check out any podcast Harris Whittles was on.
Yeah.
On the Earwolf network, he was on Comedy Bang Bang a lot. He had a show called Analyze Fish.
Yep.
Which with Scott Aukerman, which is some of the funniest shit I've ever heard.
Man, one of the best shows ever.
Yeah, he's such a huge fan of Fish, and the whole premise of the show is him trying to convince
Scott Aukerman
to like it, and he plays clips from Fish, and it's the worst shit I've ever heard in my life.
It's not the worst stuff terrible. In the world.
I hate Fish more than anything. That's what made the show so funny to me. Just his unabashed passion for it,
Mm-hmm.
Just his realness, man. Bring it back to the realness.
Do you mean unabashed?
I don't know. How do you say that word?
Well, I'm gonna let you figure that out.
Unabashed?
Yeah.
Unabashed.
Because if you say unabashedly, I think that's the adverb.
I say unabashedly. Like Mary Kate and unabashedly? Olsen?
Yeah. Well, this most recent episode of Comedy Bang Bang, I think you'll enjoy. I was really I was waiting to hear something from Scott Aukerman about it.
Yeah.
Because I saw a bunch of stuff that Paul F. Tompkins had put out, and Sarah Silverman and Amy Poehler, and I don't even know who else, probably tons of other people, but I hadn't seen anything from Scott Aukerman, and I checked his Twitter several times and his Tumblr. And
me too. I kept checking Earwolf's site to see how they were gonna deal with.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even know how they were gonna continue doing podcasts. It's like every podcast on the network has to mention that and just be a bummer for
Yeah.
The first episode coming back or whatever.
Well, Scott Aukerman does a really nice eulogy in the beginning of the episode. I'd say it's close to 20 minutes long.
Damn.
And it's very touching, and listening to Scott Aukerman, he sounds very choked up.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many takes it took, or it takes, but it was a very I didn't know how he would handle it.
Hey,
and I was kind of letting him be the barometer for how I handled it.
Not everything's funny all the time.
No, totally.
I mean, have you seen my act lately? All right, up top.
No, I've actually missed it because it's been so bad.
That's what I'm saying.
Steadily declining.
Not everything is always funny, and it's hard to be able to have that levity as a comedian. What do you do when shit gets real? What do you do when somebody dies from drugs?
It's so sad too.
Very sad.
I mean, if you listen to Analyze Fish, which anyone listening to this should stop and go listen to that.
Yeah,
but
fuck this show.
Yeah.
Compared to Analyze Fish. We're like, but babies in a play puddle.
Total amateurs.
Yeah.
We're just in this play puddle, just basically drowning in our own mediocrity.
Yeah.
But man, he talked about his drug use on that show quite a bit.
Oh yeah, and then there's like one episode where he talked really frankly about how when they recorded the last episode, he was like struggling with doing oxycodone and shit, and he was like laughing about it. You know, he's like, I developed a bit of a what you call a drug problem. But just the way they approached it was so like fucked up. But
it
so
was fucked
hilarious.
up, yeah, because it was just like, man, this guy's like, he's like crumbling in front of you.
Yeah.
And I guess he'd gone.
But
to
he's
rehab.
just a consummately funny dude.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. You could tell his inner pain. Looking
Yeah.
back, wish we could have done something to stop it, man. But you know, the life keeps rolling like a rolling train, and I'm here to say, here's a toast to Harris Whittles.
Say Harris Whittles.
And that's probably the longest we'll ever talk about somebody dying on the show.
Unless someone else dies, that's really, really cool and a big part of our lives.
Unless I go through with my plan to kill you. And then we both won't be talking about it. It'll be me and my cat. Just, you know.
Nico Case.
Nico Case. Well, you want me to tell you why I spell it that way?
I don't know how you spell it. We never actually clarified.
Neko.
Oh, that's how the Japanese say it.
I thought of the name. I knew that I was going to adopt my cat.
Okay.
And I thought of the name Nico. It just popped in my head.
Mm.
I was kind of stoned. And I was like, I don't know. It's like a perfect name. It's like a cute cat name, you know?
Mm.
But then I realized that my friend, a guy I haven't seen in a while, but nevertheless, Ben Jackson.
His name is nevertheless Ben Jackson.
Yeah, his name's nevertheless Ben Jackson. Ben Jackson on Twitter.
Okay.
But his dog is named Nico.
Mm.
And I was like, fuck, did I accidentally steal his pet name? I don't think I did, actually, because I wasn't thinking about that at all.
So
But then, so I was kind of like worried about that, because I want my cat to have a unique name, because she's a unique person, and she deserves, you know, animals deserve the perfect, most, like, you know, unique names you can think of, you know.
Yeah, definitely. It's a requirement for them just to satisfy their animalistic needs.
It's their identity.
Yeah. It's something that they'll bear with them no matter where they are, no matter where they go.
Cats at least, especially, because dogs, like, you can call them anything. You can just call them dog and anything, but they'll actually respond to it, but cats don't. But sometimes they do. Nico! Kitty!
I think she's just moving because she hears noise.
Yeah. That's what they all say. Yeah. Anyway, okay, so my friend Gary Eddy was over here one time.
Okay.
And he said that, did you know Neko is Japanese for cat?
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Although I think it's 2 Ks, technically.
2 Ks?
Neko. Yeah, I think so.
Neko?
Let's verify that, Gary Eddy, for your veracity.
For your listening pleasure.
No, for his veracity.
I don't know if he's a listener of the show.
Well, if he's not, he's about to be.
Yeah. I'll say.
El Salvador.
El Salvador.
You mind taking over this while I fact check? Yep,
Yeah.
it's true.
Okay.
2 Ks.
Well, 2
Gotcha,
Ks.
Gary Eddy. But hey,
Okay.
we're on the same wavelength. No worries.
Can I still take over for a little bit? I mean, since you looked that
go.
up so quick, can I get a second to take over?
Come quick, stay long. That's my tattoo.
I just want to do I want to just talk by myself for just a second.
Go for it.
Cool.
Yeah, can you do
I
that?
just want to speak from the heart.
Yeah, I heard that the Daily Show, that they're losing their host, so
Yeah, I got
Just
I got to practice.
consider this your audition.
All right. So I was
Hey, get fucked, weirdo.
Hey, shut up, man. Come on, I don't come to where you work and slap the dick out of your mouth. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. Listen. Hey, is this thing on? Is this thing on? Hello? Is this thing on? Hey, I didn't know I'm gonna be performing for an oil painting. Anyway, so this is my segment of the show. This is called Jake's Time. And this is the time that I take a moment to just say the things that I was gonna say that was on my mind, and the things that I'm thinking about. So today I was what was I doing? As I look at I was taking a shit, and I was looking at this what's it called? I'm sorry, man. I can't do this. Can you help me out? I don't know what to say.
Magazine.
Thank you. I was looking at this magazine, and what was I reading? This was a dream.
Playboy.
This was a dream that I had. It was a dream that I had. Okay, so I was just looking at this thing, in this dream, And then I was like, "Oh, this is cool, a cool magazine. I hope that I can. I wish that this was real because I realized it was a dream. And then I woke up and I didn't have the.
Then you woke up to realize you'd eaten your pillow.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, you've actually told me this story before.
Oh.
I think we had this on a previous cut of Jake's Times that didn't make one of the previous episodes.
Oh shit.
You got to update your stories,
Now I
man.
feel like an asshole.
Well, no one ever heard that. They only heard this, and you could take this out too. You're the producer.
I think I'm just gonna take this whole episode out.
Yeah, just take it out to pasture.
It needs to be put out. Its misery.
Pasture needs to be
Oh
pasture.
god damn it! Oh whoa. Sorry, it didn't spill.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm enjoying a. We don't do very much product placement on the show, but I feel like this is a product that I can stand behind with full porosity and velocity. And it's called Mike's Harder Classic Margarita Malt Beverage.
It's a lot of words.
% alcohol per volume. Warning: contains alcohol.
Nice.
Does it really say that on here?
It does, yeah. It says how much alcohol, and then it says warning it contains that. It's like a redundant kind of statement, I think.
In case there was any doubt in anybody's mind.
Yeah.
But I'd say it's pretty good. Do you want to take a sip?
I would prefer not to, yeah.
Just take one little sip.
No, to me, you know what this makes me think of?
What?
And this is because of my time working at Whole Foods. These make me think of fat, past middle age,
Yeah.
lesbian, white women.
So basically your parents.
Yes. I have it's a very close relationship to this drink. My parents are avid fans of it. It's hard to even get to the bathroom at my parents' house when I visit on the holidays because there's so many cans.
And they're such big cans too.
You know, I had to learn how to.
In more ways than one.
Oh wow! Yeah.
And also the beer cans are a lot.
Oh wow! Yeah, like
A lot of beer cans too.
yeah. It's like
But also the beer cans are big.
Whoa.
Wait, how can I say that? Oh man, I saw this lady, and I was like, man, she was carrying a 6-pack of Mike's Harder classic margaritas, and I was like, hey, those are big cans.
Oh,
and
no.
I was like, oh, and the beer's nice too.
oh no.
Oh no.
Did she totally like?
Oh,
just,
no.
Just take it. Was she taken aback? Was she like, oh, I never?
I was taking that back
You were taking that baby back, huh?
by the end of the night. Let's just say that.
I'm not a big fan of Chili's, but I'll take that baby back ribs.
Barbecue sauce?
Oh yeah, please.
Barbecue sauce?
Yes, please.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I got a couple things. I don't know if you had time to make a list or anything.
Well, I do have a bit of an announcement based on the statement that you made last week on the show about the big things to come. You told me to contact some venues, and I said that would be my part since you had come up with the idea.
We're trying to get in touch with venues. Any venues that are listening to this, we're trying desperately to do a live show.
Preferably,
anywhere
actually,
at this point.
I think maybe preferably the people who work inside the venues should listen to this rather than the venues themselves. Just for clarity's sake. I don't know if the building listening to it will help, because I actually tried that the other day, like Say Anything style blasting. The last episode where you're speaking about wanting to do the live show, I did that in front of every venue.
Yeah.
Just to the building. It was like no one was there.
You obviously haven't
just-
read Alibaba and the 40 Thieves, my man, because he
I don't
very
like-
clearly says to a wall for it to move, and it just moves, and that's the temple of the 40 Thieves.
Oh my god.
With all the golden treasures.
I really don't like international literature.
It's not international, okay? You can
What
find
was
it
it?
in
What was the
any
title?
American doctor's office.
What was the title again?
It's called Al Baker and the 40 Thieves.
Okay, fair enough.
It's the Americanized version.
Al Baker and the 40 Thieves.
But you hit up some
John Goodman should be Al Baker. I think there's no doubt about that.
rest in peace. Was John Goodman dead?
No, I don't think so.
Well, I was about to say he should be. I don't know why I was gonna say
Wow, that's your
That's
first
just what
go-to.
popped in my head.
Wow, wow.
that.
You need a new head, my friend. You need a new head. Yeah,
Or
he's
a new
he's,
drug.
he's 62.
He's 62 as
He
well?
is 62. As well.
Who else is 60?
Wait. He's yeah. He's John Goodman is 62 as well.
As well
Does that
as,
clarify?
as well as fat.
Yes, that's the correct
And-
way to end that sentence.
and
Yes. Yeah, you might remember him from movies such as The Big Lebowski and Roseanne, and he was also
I
in
love him in Roseanne.
The Mom.
What's his Wikipedia article say? John Stephen Goodman is an American goblin monster known for his loud, booming voice and his ability to scare children.
Early in his
Interesting.
career, he was best known as playing a doctor on television. Interesting.
Very interesting.
I didn't know. I didn't know he played a doctor.
Oh, that's fucking Dr. Feelgood.
Maybe.
Dr. Feelgoodman?
Ooh.
You like what I do with that?
I do.
No,
Yeah.
he's a good actor.
He's great.
Have you seen Barton Fink?
Oh, of course.
Have you seen that really?
Yeah, I have actually seen that.
That's a good
That's one of
movie.
the Coen Brothers movies, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You a big Cone fan?
My mom got me a box set, but that doesn't make me a fan.
So you got a brother where art thou?
Nope.
Let's see.
This
You
is
got,
a-
let's see. You got
Let
Barton
me
Fink.
let me clarify again. This is a Walmart distributed Coen Brothers set.
Okay.
So
Barton Fink.
take all the good movies out that they did.
It can't be. That's a good one.
That is a good one, but is it the best?
I'll tell you what I think was on there.
Okay.
Barton Fink.
Yes. You are
It's
correct.
established.
Yes.
I'm gonna say Blood Simple.
Yes.
Okay.
You're correct.
And
There are 4 total.
4 total. So the third one, Miller's Crossing.
No, I'm sorry.
I don't know. I'm not.
You only have 3 chances to get this right.
No Country for Old Men.
Ooh. No, way before that. I'm sorry.
Uh,
This was earlier than that.
Did I say
I
No
think
Country for Old Men yet?
you did, so you won't be penalized, but that's still not correct.
What are the four movies in this box set? It sounds like I haven't seen all of them.
I wouldn't say that.
Those are the ones that I've seen.
You ever have access to TNT?
Raising Arizona.
Ooh,
Is that
good
one?
job.
Ooh, that was good. That was one of them.
That was one of them.
All right, fair enough.
We got
And
one
then
more.
The fourth one, I'm gonna say Spice World.
Yes,
Spice World.
that was the last one.
I love the director's cut of that.
It was the reissue, Spice Up Your Life, where they actually went through and they took everyone's nipple out with CGI.
yeah.
Except for Posh Spice, they left those. It was in her
man.
contract.
Yeah, that would be a tragedy to cover those. Cover
Dude,
those sweet tasty
totally.
narps.
She already doesn't smile. You know, she goes through pains literally to not smile. She doesn't want her face to age.
Is that true?
So when she's 150 years old, she'll still look like Posh Spice in the face, but her body will just be like this gelatinous, boneless fish, like just disgusting pile of nonsense. But her face will look good.
That's a smart move.
It's pretty smart. I've already started trying it.
Hey, age fades, beauty is forever.
Hey,
How does that phrase go?
that's pretty deep.
Yeah.
Well,
Beauty is forever. Die young and leave a beautiful corpse.
that sounds like something stupid from Hot Topic.
Oh, well, it's Iggy Pop. So
Is it Iggy Pop?
no, I don't know who said that. No, some asshole said that.
It doesn't matter who said it. It's still stupid. It could be a quote from the Bible, and I wouldn't respect that.
I think I think it's a Slipknot lyric or
Oh,
something.
okay.
Speaking of Slipknot, man, what a great band, you know.
It's a great band.
You ever get into them a lot? What were we talking about before? I feel like 20 topics ago you were about to say something or look up.
Oh,
something.
well, I do have an announcement. I mean, you just asked me a pretty important question.
oh.
I don't want to bury that.
Okay.
I don't want to bury the lead there.
So
you know?
you hit up one of the the venues.
Okay, so if you want to abandon my history of loving Slipknot,
Yeah.
then that's
go
fine.
ahead and talk about it. We can get to
No,
the,
it's okay. It's
no,
okay.
I want to hear the history of you loving Slipknot.
Hey, let's save it for the next.
What's your relationship with each album? And what was the first album they put out that disappointed you? Because I know my answer.
I actually never listened to them.
That's not true.
They were too stupid for me.
No way.
I couldn't get into it. 2 drummers, get out of here.
There's one drummer and one percussionist, you asshole.
You sound like the asshole.
The guy that was
Percussionist?
percussionist, he was the clown
He was
man.
the trash can guy.
His name was, no, yeah, he played trash cans and bongo drums and stuff. And then Joey Jordison was
Yeah.
fucking killing it on that double bass. Just
Not really. He-
Best
yeah, he
drummer
was
of all
good.
time.
No way.
Best drummer of all time, man. I
No
mean,
way.
fuck John Bonham. Fuck this like Ringo Starr horse shit.
Well, yeah,
This fucking Buddy
no one's
Rich
gonna argue there.
nonsense. Joey Jordison is where it's at.
First of all,
The best jazz fusion drummer ever.
you've got the most retarded lineup of best drummers to compare Joey Jordison to.
It's Joey Jordison.
Whatever. I don't care. I didn't memorize his name because he doesn't deserve to be on the list.
I bet you don't even know the name of his first band.
Skinny Puppy.
No, it was called Anal Blast. Thank you very much. Because you know how I know that?
You're welcome. How do you know that?
Because I did a project.
You were looking up
on-
some porn one day and happened to find that was a band as well as a
That's
porn
a cool
search.
band.
Anal Blast.
We need to talk about. Well, let's get back to it.
Well, no, we purposefully set this time aside so that we could talk about Slipknot.
That's true.
So stop. You need to make up your
It's
mind.
time for talking about Slipknot, I guess.
Well, it
Should we
already
drop
was.
into a little slip slot?
We're already in it.
Well, I did
You're requesting to leave
I did a project on Slipknot in the 6th grade because we had to do a project on somebody.
on a historical figure.
We had to just pick anybody, and so I just like read his biography online and like just wrote a summary of it, you know. But in part of it, I had to say that his first band was called Anal Blast, and I was really nervous about that, but I ended up saying it in class anyway.
What was the reaction?
I didn't get in trouble.
Wow.
I don't think anybody cared. Nobody was listening.
You know, it's interesting because I got in trouble once at school, probably around that same time period, because I went to the dentist one time and they had these little finger glove things that you could just put on your finger.
Yep.
You didn't have to put on a full glove. It was just finger coverage.
Yeah.
So I got a bunch of them, and they looked like really small condoms.
Yeah.
And so I was like running around, and I had put all these like little finger gloves on, and I was telling everyone that I had got these small condoms somewhere. And I was just like, I've got small condoms, and just go up to people and just like wiggle my fingers in front of them.
How old were you?
How old are you when you're in 7th grade? 12? 12 or 13?
13.
Yeah, I was a tween. That was what I was doing in my tweens.
So we knew each other at that point.
Yeah, we did. You were probably my inspiration. I was like, what
Yeah.
could I do to make Jake laugh right now?
Dude, I always did stuff to make you laugh.
It worked.
That was, yeah.
That's how we got our first kisses
That was,
with each other.
ugh. Oh, man.
You don't want to remember that?
I tried to block it out of my memory.
I'm here to bring it back up.
All the dog vomit. So much dog vomit.
It was so weird too because I don't even have a dog.
I don't know where it came from.
Neither do I, but it just poured right on top of us when we were very sexily making out. If not for that dog vomit, you and I, we'd have a different life. Domestic partnership.
I don't like pursuing this line of improv.
You'd have a 9-to-5 job. I'd cook you meals. You'd buy me nice things when you did something wrong. I've fantasized about it. Before I moved on to women, I made the
Everything
choice.
could be different.
Before I made the choice to go straight,
No.
I was like, I gave you a shot.
Your parents thought we were gay together.
I don't think my parents thought you and I were gay together. I think that they thought that Josh and I were gay together.
Oh, yeah?
We had a lot more spend the nights than you and I did, and we were older too. It's kind of
So you
gay
were doing any
territory.
gay stuff?
No, never did any gay stuff.
I never had any interest in doing that whatsoever,
Yeah,
to be honest.
me neither. Repressed it all. It's the size of a very small rock.
I was never even curious. I didn't even really... I don't even think we talked about girls or anything. Maybe we did.
We didn't talk about it in front of you because you always get mad.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you're like, I don't feel anything for them. They're all stupid and ugly. Stupid freaking girls. Give me a punk rock show any day. A fucking chicken sandwich, you bitch. So you always used to say to your teachers, you get in-school suspension shortly thereafter.
I got blacklisted, man. I don't know. I don't care what they say.
Much like Slipknot.
All I was saying... I mean, all I'm saying is, like, give me a fucking chicken sandwich, you stupid bitch. Why are you
Right.
not allowed to say that in school?
I don't know. Especially when the person you're saying it to isn't even a lunch lady. What's
Yeah.
wrong? What's wrong with that?
Yeah, no.
Who cares?
It's not. It's like I'm making a statement.
If she's there, she can help you out because she's the authority figure. You're not allowed as a child to walk through the halls by yourself. And if you're hungry because you didn't eat breakfast and there are chicken sandwiches available because there's several staggered lunch periods,
And
then
you see,
why not?
You see a woman walking in the street, and it's like, the women are the people that get you the food and stuff.
Usually, I don't know if it's a rule, but it hasn't been challenged yet.
I wasn't about to challenge it at 12 years old.
Although you were a revolutionary.
In
Of a
different
s-
ways.
Of a sort, yeah.
Revolutionary of the sword.
Yeah, definitely. You were walking around saying anal blast, and I had little finger condoms, and all the while listening to Slipknot, so that we could truly be educated.
Did you ever get in trouble with your teachers for saying condom or anything?
For saying condom?
Yeah,
No, after I got in trouble for having fake condoms, I decided that that was not a good line of joking to follow because I got in trouble for it.
But you got in trouble for the putting the fake condoms on your fingers?
Yeah.
What happened exactly?
I don't really remember, but I know my
Got
parents
ISS?
were, yeah, probably in school suspension. You and I were some of the lucky few who had been chosen to have action plans.
Oh yeah, you got a behavior contract too?
I believe so,
No
yeah.
fucking way, dude.
I'm pretty sure it was guilt by association.
God damn. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I corrupted you.
Oh yeah, that's why my parents hate you.
That's not really true though.
You
I
stole
mean,
their child.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't even know if they know this to this day. But do they know that like right after we started hanging out, you started smoking weed all the time?
That's not true.
That's totally true, man.
No way.
You started hanging out with Cody, and or at least you were telling me that you were smoking weed all the time. I don't know if you were or not.
I mean,
You smoked weed before I did.
That's true. When I was in, I guess, middle school, but I never actually felt the effects, for what it's worth. Having actually felt the effects later in life, and then comparing that to that time period.
Still, I feel it's a bit ironic for them.
Oh
to,
yeah, no. I mean, that was,
say that I couldn't hang out with you, and then
yeah, their perspective was way messed up.
well, listen, water under the bridge.
Yeah, I forgive you.
Water under the fucking bridge, man. I want to talk about it.
Give me a chicken sandwich.
Fucking chicken sandwich, you bitch. Love me. I want to hear what this venue said.
So
First of all, who did you write?
Okay, so I haven't actually read the actual email yet. It took like a lot of self-control to see it in my inbox and see that little preview, like the first little words,
Yeah.
I purposefully never focused my eyes when I saw that, so I don't actually know what this says. But
I haven't read it either.
No, I have not. No, so this
would be interesting for the both.
This
of
is a
us.
real review, or a reveal rather.
Reveal.
This is like a weekend reveal.
So they're either going to tell us that we can do the show there,
Right.
and then it's done, or they're
Right.
Or who? I mean, I don't know what else they would say.
Yeah. Well, okay. So you had
It's just
mentioned.
going to be. They're just going to say, okay, yes, of course, please do the show. At
That's
the
what I'm
venue.
anticipating. Yeah.
We'll be
I mean,
honored.
I figured it was just like a formality and an exercise to read the response because it was so obvious. But
Who did you write? First of
okay. Excuse me. I'm getting a little emotional. Let me
Calm
take
down.
a sip of tea.
all? You want some margarita mix?
No, I'm okay.
Got me feeling groovy, man.
You're feeling pretty groovy.
Goose got me loose.
So okay, so I had to re-listen to the episode that we recorded last week because I wanted to make sure that I did my due diligence and actually like contacted all the venues that you mentioned. So I have a list
Yeah.
of the venues that you mentioned.
Oh, okay. Thank
Okay.
you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I was just like spouting off shit.
Right. Well, you've been to most of these places. So you said that you wanted us to contact the office.
Yeah.
Haven't written them yet.
Okay.
The Grundle Space.
Right.
Haven't written them yet.
That's the one I'm really excited about.
I'm really excited about that.
I think
too.
our shit would be perfect for there.
I really think so too. It'd be like irreverent. It would just like kind of fit the vibe there.
And it's such a like a tiny place, but
Yeah,
at the same
very
time
intimate.
it's really big, you know.
Yeah, yeah. It's like someone's house, but it's like an open space. So it's like yeah, this could almost be a venue.
The last thing I would want us to do a show in like a really really tiny place though.
That would suck. Yeah. I mean, your apartment's really small already, and I think the first thing that we need to do if we ever transition to something better is to get out of this apartment. The
Yeah.
acoustics are awful here.
Yeah.
It smells like shit. No offense.
We just like do the show in here, like the live show.
No, that would be retarded. that would be the worst thing ever. Like you can literally
I could like set up chairs like
no. You can step from one corner to the room to the other corner in like a step and a half if you just like kind of irked it out a little bit. I mean,
No
this
way
is
we
like the
fit anybody in
smallest
here.
space ever.
Fuck that, man.
Retarded. So the other so this is the one I actually wrote. It was the Cat Piss Cove.
Okay.
That's one I think I don't know much about them. I haven't been to shows for a while, so
Well, the place is interesting because it smells like cat piss, and it's somewhat of a cove kind of place. Like it's somebody's house. It was converted into a cat piss cove,
interesting.
and they just let the cats pee everywhere. Apparently.
Okay, so then we have the Monkey's Den. Haven't heard of that place either, but I saw that it was over on Peachtree.
Check them out. I think
Okay.
they'll be down for sure.
And then 521 Fuck Street, which I think is some spot in like
in the village.
west East Atlanta or something like that, right?
Yeah, that's close to the village.
Because you got 529, but then you've got 521. Fuck Street.
Just another house venue.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a lot of house shows popping up. You know,
Yeah.
I want to exploit that scene.
Yeah. Totally. So I'm gonna take a sip of tea, and then we're gonna do the reveal.
Finally, I feel like we've been talking about this forever.
We've been talking about it for a while, but I'm just a bit emotional.
Calm down.
Okay. Okay. Here we
So
go.
here we go.
Thanks for contacting us here at TCPC.
Nice, good
It's
start.
pretty cool. Atlanta's premier house of rock! Exclamation point. I'm liking where this is going.
Yeah, I like how they have that. They have kind of ironic vibe already going.
Yeah, I
on.
like it. Unfortunately, upon listening to your show, it should be said that we are usually a music venue, though we do have poetry readings during weekdays without scheduled acts. We must decline the possibility of your broadcasting from our location.
This is very official.
What the fuck? Your blatant get fucked attitude flies in the face of the modest
What
profession.
does that say?
Your blatant get fucked attitude.
Your blatant get fucked attitude.
Yeah, with quotation marks and a hyphen. Get fucked. Your blatant get fucked attitude flies in the face of the modest professionalism we have accrued over the 15 years we have served the Atlanta community by hosting such notable acts as City Spud, Modest Yahoo, and Secondhand Serenade. Just
No Modest Yahoo played there.
just to name a few chart toppers. These guys are like pretentious as fuck.
Yeah, I don't even want to play this place. Fuck them. Fuck.
That's
you know
not.
what?
They actually. There's not even done. They say ultimately, we have enough drunken ramblers and pseudo philosophical bigwigs on a daily basis by virtue of our patrons, and don't feel that it would be appropriate to glorify a vulgar subart form that legitimizes and props up public dumbassity.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa, these motherfuckers. Okay, we. All right. Okay, so you. It's funny, actually. It's really fucking funny. It's hilarious. It's like you write to them
Yeah.
for us to let us do our live show to grace that fucking place with our presence, and they're gonna call us harbingers of dumbassity and shit.
That it goes on. It says, "We wish you well in all of your endeavors, so long as they don't include degrading serious and established venues such as TCPC or our co-branded affiliates.
Oh, great.
We appreciate your understanding and inquiry and hope to see you Tuesday for $2 Shooters and Covered Cloister Circus Rocks, a local band from Athens.
Yeah, I'll definitely be at that show. Yeah, $2 shooters.
Yours truly, Bill Ebensoltz."
You know what? I would pay $2 to shoot these guys in the fucking head. Each and every one of them. Execute them like the dogs they are.
This is really shitty, and anyone who wants to... This guy's email address is billebensoltz@gmail.com, so if you want to send him like a fuck you from us...
Spam that motherfucker to his death.
Yeah, send him
all the... Does he put his address on there? Send bombs to him.
Well, they have it on their website, but I just wanted to publicly give it out.
So I want you to send bombs to this guy.
Via
Plant
email.
Bombs under his car.
No,
let's
just keep it via email.
Well, why can't I say that?
I'm just saying, ISIS has changed the game.
Look, it's not a threat. I'm just saying I want this person to be dead.
ISIS absolutely is a threat.
He's not. It's not a threat. I'm not a part of ISIS, you know.
I'm kind of bummed though right now. I don't even know if I can continue this bit. That's kind of a bummer, because like I did know that they had some big acts like City Spud and Secondhand Serenade, and I was kind of looking forward to that because I thought we could like maybe get like, even if we had 50 people, that'd be huge.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm kind of bummed.
50. That's like. We get 50 people if I just like make a tweet. If I do a tweet like 20 minutes before the show, that's not a problem at all.
50 non-relatives.
Yeah, definitely. Our fan base is massive.
Are you talking to them?
Look, I'm not even worried about this shit, man.
I'm bummed. Bless you.
Well, it's an unfortunate reveal, but
yeah. Well, we still have.
We'll be playing there.
So that's
got a few more places.
We are.
Let's just keep. We'll both submit, and we can document this whole process.
Yeah, that was 20. So we have 20% failure rate so far.
Fuck that.
1 for 5.
Hey, whatever, man.
It's
something but a bump in the road to me.
No, I think it's okay. I just kind of.
Nothing wrong with a little bump and grind.
Yeah, it's true. If T-Pain's got anything to say about it.
Oh, ow, yeah, ow, ow, ew, ow, ew, ew, ow, ow, ew, ow, ew, ow, ow, yeah, ew, ow, ew, ew, ow, ow, ew, ow, ew, ow, ow, yeah, ew, ow, ew, ew, ow, ow, ew, ow, ew, ow, ow, yeah, ow, ew, ow, yeah.
We can review.
Thank you very much.
We've recovered. We went through a whole box of samosas and Kleenex.
We don't talk about that shit anymore. I got a. There's been some controversy about comedy open mics, which you know that I go to regularly.
I've heard. I've actually never seen you there.
You've seen me do 1 or 2 open mics.
Yeah.
You saw me at the 5-2 Nizzle.
I've seen you at 5-2 Nizzle. I've seen you at the U-Nizzle. And I have seen you.
Pretty much it.
That's
Didn't you see me at the Yolk Space?
I saw
you. You showed up late.
I showed up late. I had every intention of seeing you, though I did not, because I elected to do the dishes instead.
Horrible. And it was my birthday, too.
It was your birthday twice this year, huh?
It's my birthday as many times as I want.
I guess so. That's why you're so old and ugly.
Every birthday, you're one day closer to death.
You said that before, but that's not necessarily true. I mean, technically it's true, but it's not like the only... I mean, yes, it's technically true. I get it. But I'm saying, like, you could die from things that are not related to your age as well.
Let me read you the final sentence of...
Oh, Lord. The Satanic Bible.
No, let me read the final sentence of a little book that I like to call... let's see, where is it?
I don't know. It's in my house.
Well, I know, but you brought it to me. It's,
the Tao Te Ching?
The Green Mile.
The Green Mile.
Read you a little passage from a little book I like to call The Green Mile.
I think I know the last word from that book.
Locate it.
Isn't the last word like... when he's getting electrocuted?
That's some people's last words in the book. He's like... But, the last word is like... The last sentence
This is
like...
painful, man.
No, it's like... sometimes the Green Mile is so long. Because the Green Mile is what they call the... in between, like the death march when a
right.
prisoner is going to get executed, because it's like green floor,
right,
and it seems like a mile,
right, because you're going to your death, right?
Yeah,
right,
yeah, exactly. The Green Mile,
yeah.
And
You spoiled the book for anyone too, by the way.
well, it's just a philosophical rumination on that by the main character played by Tom Hanks in the book.
You consider Tom Hanks the main character?
In the book, yeah. Or yeah, he is the main character. It's told from his perspective, motherfucker, and you know it's all about him.
The movie's all about John Coffey.
No, it's about
Like the
Tom
drink.
Hanks meeting John Coffey like the drink. It's about how he changes his life. Remember, he grabs his dick and cures him of his penile. He had pee problems.
Didn't
you
he
know?
have kidney stones?
Yeah, he had kidney stones, and John
Pee
Coffey
problems?
grabbed his dick and then swallowed all of the black locusts and coughed him out.
Oh, I didn't know there was a connection there. I just thought he was grabbing his junk.
No, come on, man.
It's prison.
You weren't
and
paying
resort.
attention to the movie, and then
No,
like,
I saw the flies, but I just thought that's what God did when, you grabbing dicks and stuff.
That's what God does when he's grabbing dicks.
Well, not when God's grabbing dicks. That's what God does when dicks are grabbed.
He makes,
Haven't you read the Bible? Leviticus 2, verse 9 through 6.
I read something about a plague of locusts, but I didn't know it was from that.
No, it's
anyway,
from that.
Listen,
Okay.
we're getting off track here.
Yeah, but, I mean, rightly so.
That's kind of our modus operandi.
Our MO.
You know, there's a little Latin for you.
Thank you. I'll look it up later.
But there's some comedy controversy, because this dude I know named Keith Cameron.
You sure you can say that?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and say his
I thought his
name.
name was Kirk Cameron.
He told Kirk Cameron is a different person, a different comedian.
Cousin. Different comedian.
Yeah, up top.
Nice.
The quick little zinger for
That was pretty good.
But he's tried to start an open mic night at Java Lords on Mondays, and Java Lords was contacted by this guy named Rodney who runs the Star Bar open mic, which has been classically every Monday for the past 15 years or something. He called Java Lords and told them not to let him do it, and so then they wouldn't let him do it, and then so he's trying to like take reign over Monday nights being his nights for his show. He's very hostile apparently towards people starting up shows on Monday. Which I didn't really know. It came to my attention through this, and this was all revealed to me through Facebook, and also talking to Keith and other dudes about it. But yeah, and then this other comedian called him a bitch, and there's this big thing, and then he finally conceded, and he said like he would allow people to start up other comedy shows on Monday.
Is this that guy?
It's kind of interesting, maybe not.
I think he asked me to like his page or something. To like his page. Can you?
The dude's name is Rodney. I don't know him actually, but it's really the thing I wanted to mention is that on Monday nights, because there's open mics every night of the week, but on Mondays there's like Star Bar and this place called Hole in the Wall in Buckhead. Star Bar is like the best, probably the most popular open mic in Atlanta. Like tons of people always go there, and it's always really funny. Yeah, fucking, and like people just show up there sometimes. Like Ron White was there a couple times, and like all these comedians just
the pediatrician.
The comedian.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so there's that and Hole in the Wall on Mondays. Hole in the Wall is a piece of shit. I did it one time.
Well, doesn't that go without saying?
Yeah,
it's in the fucking name.
It's in Buckhead.
You don't have to make fun of them. Oh, but
You know what I'm saying?
That's a second zinger. You're on a roll, dude. Keep going.
It's a bunch of douchebags playing beer pong where you're trying to be funny.
Yeah.
It makes you feel so tiny. Makes you want to crawl back in your own asshole and just give birth to yourself.
Is
again.
that where you came from? Is that how you think birth is given?
It's a philosophical.
It's an exercise. It's a rhetorical question.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm an asshole centrist. Ass centrist.
You're what Sigmund Freud, the great politician, would call anal fixated.
Yeah.
Yes.
Basically, but it's really hard to get on open mic at Star Bar.
Why is that?
You have to call at I think 5 o'clock on Thursdays.
Sounds easy so far.
Well, you got to call between 5 o'clock and 5:01. The lines close at 5:01. So in that 1 minute, about 40 to 50 comics call that number. Mm-hmm. And basically, the way that I've been heard to do it is to just make your message really brief. Say like, "Hey, I'm Jake. I want to get on for Monday night," and just hang up. Because then it'll go to his answering machine faster. And I think he kind of just chooses the first 50.
He has to choose 50 people.
Or no, not 50. There's probably about 20. There's like 20. Probably 20 comics.
They get like 4 minutes apiece.
Yeah, 4 or 5 minutes. There might be like 15. I don't know. Between 15 and 20 comics for Star Bar. But it's really awesome. I want to do it sometime. But it's really hard. But the point is, he doesn't want anybody to start any other open mics.
The guy from Star Bar.
Yeah. Which
Okay.
It'd be easier. It'd be cool to be able to do something on Monday. To be able to go to an open mic, but... I mean, I guess I could do Hole in the Wall, but...
That's pretty far away though.
Yeah.
That's not. I mean, it's not too far, but
It's not really worth it.
no.
either.
There's nothing out there,
And nobody comes there.
right? Because
I don't
it's,
see anybody that I know. It's just like it'd be like six.
Right.
Like I said, it's like 6 douchebags playing beer pong. Man,
on a Monday night in
Yeah.
Buckhead. No one's going to be out.
who has the time?
Well, everyone in Buckethead has a really good job. They have to get up early to go to, so they can afford to continue to live in Buckhead. So they're not going to go fucking see some stupid hole in the wall comedy douchebag talking about throwing bean bags against the wall or whatever you said.
Yeah.
So it's like,
It's all my
of course.
jokes.
That's one of your jokes.
So I was throwing these beanbags against the wall,
Oh no!
and I was like, "Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh
I'm
no!
gonna burst." Hey, careful with that chair, man.
This chair, just one day. I can't wait until we get a new chair,
Dude.
a new bench. More than a microphone now. I think
if
we need.
anybody, if anybody wants to donate anything
yeah.
to us, I feel like
Use
we've been-
our Amazon portal. That's my Duncan Trussell impression. If you want to buy some cool shit. That's actually more like that's like Joe Rogan
Sounds
had,
like-
had a baby with Duncan Trussell.
sounds like Morgan Fierstein or whatever.
Morgan Freeman, you mean?
Morgan Freeman, yeah.
Andy Dufresne is quite a man. You like
Party for Dufresne. Whatever happened to the Dufresnes?
nobody
gives a shit.
I haven't seen them.
The Dufresnes are tied up in somebody's trunk right now. Nobody seems to care. You know?
Yeah, that was a lot of inside jokes and a lot of stuff you would.
Dufresne.
Oh man, Mitch Hedberg. Who would have thought Mitch Hedberg and The Shawshank Redemption would ever be mentioned in the same comedic breath?
Anytime I hear Dufresne, like I feel like you've said Dufresne a few times on
And
the
you
show.
always just go straight to Mitch Hedberg.
That's the only thing I think of.
I always think of Shawshank.
Andy Dufresne.
Sorry, I'm more cultured.
Shut up, dude. You're fucking stupid.
Someone's
you're a joke,
jealous.
man.
Someone's jealous. Oh, he's
not
about
jealous.
About to push the pause button so we could edit that one out.
I'm not gonna push no pause button, man. The only thing I'm gonna be pushing, it's gonna be 2 pushes. Me pushing you and you pushing the ground.
I knew
You
that was
pushing the
coming.
daisies. Oh, I had to throw my lighter up in the air for that because I got so excited.
Yeah, good thing.
Woo!
That's how 25 fires a year started.
Let me say that thing again.
Dumbass celebration.
Famous last words. Hey
Yeah.
Earl, look at this.
Yeah.
You know, or whatever.
country last words.
Famous redneck last words.
Hey, what was the hillbillies? What were the hillbillies' famous
What were the
last
Him
words?
what were the Him family's Fifth Plaza?
What? Hey, watch this.
Hey, Bubba,
Hey.
hold my beer. Watch this.
Actually,
I could do that. Hold my beer.
hold my beer.
Hold my beer.
That's I think. Yeah, hold my beer. I think that's what I'm gonna name my first son.
Hold my beer.
No. Hold my beer.
Hold my beer.
No. Hold my.
So he's gonna be doing that his entire life.
What's wrong with that?
But my name is Hold my beer.
No, he's not gonna say it like that. He's gonna say, "My name is Hold my beer."
Hold my beer.
No, this is so racist. I can't even stand it.
Let's see. Emily Barnes.
Here.
Jason Babitz.
Yo, present.
Let's see. What is this? Oh gosh, how am I supposed to say this?
Um,
hey, I'm
te-
sorry if I messed this up.
Teacher?
Listen, everybody. I just want to say I'm sorry if I say this next word wrong.
think it might be
if
my
I
name.
say I'm sorry if I pronounce this wrong and embarrass you. Just 1 second, sweetie. 1 second.
Oh,
I'm
but-
saying. Okay, baby. Just quiet. I'm saying roll call.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say this next name. Holma, beer, poopy doopy,
Oh boy.
pants,
Oh no.
fart boy,
Oh no.
Jason.
Oh
Did I say that right? I'm sorry.
no.
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. Oh, I'm sorry. How do you pronounce that, sweetie?
It's
Okay, so we have a
home
Jason
beer.
Bierstein. Jason Bierstein.
Yeah, what's up? Sorry, I didn't hear you. I was listening to Eminem. I got my headphone in my sleeve pocket over here, so I'm just kind of like chilling.
Okay, no, you can't. You cannot listen to music during class.
Oh, I'm not. Don't worry about it.
Okay, thank you, baby.
I'm just chilling.
Just keep chilling, sweetheart.
All right.
Just keep chilling with your bad baby fly self.
I'm just got my hand next to my ear right now. I'm just chilling.
Just go ahead and put your head down on your desk.
Straight.
Shit, this is right. Yeah, Jason Bierstein is a pimp.
He's a cool guy. He had really bad breath, but
Pimp of the class.
I wouldn't hold it against him. But if I told him, If I told you had bad breath, would you hold it against me?
I told you you had nice boobs. Would you hold them against my face?
Sure. I could actually probably crush your face a little bit with my boobs. Just a little bit. I can hold pencils and stuff.
With your boobs?
Uh-huh.
You know Blondie from the Claremont Lounge?
I know Blondie, the band, from the long time ago days.
But you know the legendary Blondie? She's always on any travel show that comes to Atlanta. They go to the Claremont Lounge and they see Blondie. Because she's a famous stripper. She's been there for a long time.
Yeah.
And she crushes a beer can with her tits.
Oh, cool.
First time I met Blondie, I was at the Majestic.
Okay.
She was wearing this really long, braided, really cool looking braided hair. And she was walking by me. I was talking to a customer. Her hair got caught on the button on the back of my pants.
Sexy.
Drawing her face really close to my ass.
Oh, no way.
And then I was in the middle of talking to someone and taking
Right.
an order and stuff. And she was trying to get untangled.
Right.
She was oh,
wow.
sorry.
Wow.
Oh, sorry.
Wow.
Woo. Sorry, baby.
Right.
And she finally got untangled.
Wow.
It was really awkward.
Talk about
And that was
quantum
the famous,
entanglement,
that was the
dude.
famous Blondie.
Wow.
Yep.
So she kissed your butt.
Basically, she kissed my butt.
Wow.
And she, she danced for Anthony Bourdain
Did she?
and Gordon Ramsay and any Atlanta travel show. It's like, we're going to Atlanta to check out the sights and sounds.
I don't even know if Anthony Bourdain's come to Atlanta.
Dude, yeah, man. He's been to the Claremont Lounge. David Tell, remember that show Insomniac?
Yeah, I remember that show. Stupid.
He hung out with Blondie.
That I believe. David Tell.
None other than.
That's a trashy dude.
I'm kind of an ATL legend.
You are?
Hey, can I tell you a quick joke I tried last night that didn't work very well?
Please. Those are my favorite kind because I always get a double kick of enjoyment.
Well, this is something that I made up. I made it up on the spot, actually. It was
Okay.
something that I thought about, and I kind of have to show you the picture of this guy
Okay.
for this to work.
Cool.
Okay, so this guy.
This is a good joke for the podcast.
His name is Mark Sardula.
Okay.
He's the host of Speakeasy.
Okay.
So look at this guy. See how he's like humongous? He has huge arms and stuff.
Yes, he's got large arms.
So I went to the stage, and the first thing I said was, "Hey guys, I just want to ask Cecil real quick. Who do you think would win an arm wrestling competition, me or Mark?"
Everyone's like Mark. Right?
Exactly.
Right.
People just stared at me and said Mark. I was like, "Oh, thanks." I was trying out a joke.
Wait,
I was doing a joke.
Are they supposed to say you?
They're supposed to laugh.
Oh.
I guess I didn't make that clear. Hey, could you guys laugh at this next thing I say?
That is exactly how you should introduce it. That would be hilarious.
Just so you guys know, could you just please laugh at
Yeah,
everything I say?
go up there and be like, okay, I'm going to do a little crowd work right now. It's going to help me a lot if you guys will laugh at the next few things I'm going to say. Been practicing without an audience.
Why don't you do that for your fucking comedy routine? Leave me out of it, all right?
Well, I'm just saying.
I don't want your laugh. But is that a funny joke?
Actually,
Would you laugh at that?
I would have laughed at that, but I wouldn't have known what you were talking about. Did everyone know who this guy was?
Well, yeah, because I pointed to him and he just got off stage, and I was like, "Who do you think would win an arm wrestling competition? Me, tiny me with the skinny arms, like 4'2", or Mark,
Your
humongous
biceps are
giant guy."
4'2".
Yeah, well, I was just talking about my
Physicality.
hoonanny.
Oh wow.
Hey, 3'9" with a 10-foot dick. Who said it?
Wow.
Quotables.
Probably.
Go.
Probably. I would say that attributed originally apocryphally to Abraham Lincoln, although everyone knows it was actually a plagiarism of John Wilkes Booth, which is why he shot him in the head.
That was correct.
Yeah.
You think Abe Lincoln said 3'9" with a 10-foot dick?
Oh, I know he said it. I mean,
how can you know that which is unknowable?
well, because when they buried him, after I think they buried him and they had really crudely embalmed him, but the embalming had this effect where it just stretched his skin really tightly, so it became like this weird leather, and so all of his tattoos were intact, and he had a tramp stamp that said that. It was 10-foot balls with an 8-foot dick or whatever you said.
3'9" with a 10-foot dick.
Yeah. Oh, it was probably Vern Troyer who said that.
Yeah. Well, it was Joe C.
I don't get it.
Joe C.
Is this another one of those jokes I'm supposed to laugh at?
Look, you're supposed to laugh at all my jokes without question. But
Okay.
I shouldn't have to tell you.
Well, that's what you should tell the audience.
Look, I shouldn't have to tell you guys to laugh at my jokes, all right?
Why are you guys here?
This
Why
shit
the
is
fuck
funny.
are you here? You idiots. You think I'm just up here saying shit? Like I'm too poor to afford schizophrenic medicine and I just come up here to air my voices?
This is a fucking it's a fucking two-way street.
Yeah.
I say stuff, you laugh, I feel good.
Easy transaction. I didn't realize I was in a room of fucking idiots.
I feel good, you feel good.
We all feel fucking good. Fucking stupid
You
people.
better start laughing.
I'm getting my money's worth tonight. You're getting your money's worth tonight. It's a 2-drink minimum.
I got a couple,
Fucking laugh.
2-drink minimum. But you have to pay full price.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
You should just start breaking stuff on stage. Just start breaking the bench, the microphone. Just pull a Gigi Allen. Get naked to eat your shit.
I'd rather pull a Limp Bizkit.
And get a venereal disease from Christina Aguilera.
Better switch me chairs, man.
Seriously.
So I can sit next to Carson Daly and Fred Durst.
And hear Margie who she gave head to first. I listened to that song today. Shout out to Eminem. Shout out to Real Slim Shady.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Smothers Brothers LP, and to Slim Shady LP, and to the album that came before that, whatever that was called. And
I don't count that.
You don't count that? That's
No.
like his best stuff.
Nah, man. I don't
Yeah,
like
man.
that shit.
Okay, well I don't know why, dude.
It's too like I don't know. It hadn't developed.
Yeah, it hadn't.
It just sounded really
WRAW.
mediocre style.
Raw.
I would say.
No.
Hey, I want to ask you a quick question.
Please do.
I had a thought.
Go for it.
You used to do this voice.
Oh Lord.
This really weird voice.
No, don't do it.
Back in the day.
Don't say
all
it.
the time.
Don't.
And I was wondering if you could still do it, or because it used to crack me up so much. Do you know what voice I'm talking about?
I actually don't know what voice you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. Pinky
Really?
swear. I don't know yet, but
Senor Sabucho is what you named him.
Senor Sabucho.
Like, hello, my name is Senor Sabucho.
Really?
Yeah.
I have no memory of this.
Dude, no way, man. I think you're fronting right now.
No, dude, give me more context.
You would just talk in that voice sometimes. You say like you were Senor Sabucho and like, and
What did it sound like? Have I done this since my voice
I like
changed?
mucho buchos. No, I don't think you've done it since your voice changed.
Mucho buchos.
You would just say stupid shit like that. It was like kind of like, Snoochie Boochies or whatever.
Snoochie boochies, mucho buchos.
You know what Snoochie Boochies is. Don't even act like a fucking fool in front
I'm
of
like,
me.
this is like telling me. I'm like telling you Santa Claus doesn't exist right now. You're like, no, he comes down Christmas night, and I have gifts under the fucking tree.
Look, somebody puts them there.
Hey,
I'm
fucking
gonna put them there myself.
Carrots are half eaten. That's Rudolph,
Hey,
bitch.
the cookies are gone.
Cookies are gone. Milk is drank, most of it. Either that or mom and dad didn't want to finish it because they don't have any fucking commitment for their fucking job
For their
as a
comedy
parent.
bits.
Yeah, seriously.
What a great prank to play on a kid.
Muchos, buchos?
Well, it's just a weird voice you used to do.
I wish I knew, man.
I bet your sister would remember.
Muchos, buchos?
Or your name was Senor Sabucho. You would always do this weird voice that fucking cracked me up so much.
Man, I know
I go into it sometimes.
I had
I try to
something.
record you doing
Really?
it. Yeah.
I had something called Michael Zimbabwe that I used to use that would make Josh pee his pants if I did it enough. I made him pee his pants one time.
I remember Michael Zimbabwe.
Michael Zimbabwe.
Can you still do that?
Yeah, I can do Michael Zimbabwe. There's not much to it. It's a very crude character, and hopefully anyone listening will forgive the seventh grade old me.
It's pretty.
It's just.
I think it's just visual.
It's mostly visual. I've done it to Erica, and she laughs too. But she's like, "Stop that! Stop! That's awful."
It's really creepy.
Yeah, it's pretty creepy. Without further ado, one of my favorite characters, much more than Mr. Sabucho or whatever you said.
Senor Sabucho.
Senor Sabucher.
Sabucho. Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, the finger. That's the crucial part. You have to get dexterous with your middle finger and do just really invasive and uncomfortable stuff, and then. So thankfully this isn't a video podcast, but if Josh is listening, he probably peed a little bit
Oh, I can't describe it, man. I think you might have to do
for the image.
for the picture of this episode,
Yeah, that sounds embarrassing. Let's
so
do
people
it.
get an idea.
Yeah.
Is this a character that you developed?
Can we make a GIF? Yeah. Yeah, Michael Zimbabwe is an original character. Believe it or not, came up on that. He came up with that myself. Yeah.
You came up with a name and everything.
Yeah, it took a long time. A lot of practice in the mirror. You know, it's
Oh,
like
man.
this is Michael Zimbabwe.
I am. When you see him on stage, you know that he is. Kenneth Barrow is Michael Zimbabwe.
There you go. That's the name of the movie. Can I do to kind of tie everything together? Can I say a Harris Whittles quote that I really like that I've been
Yeah.
practicing?
Yes.
Okay, I have to say this slowly because I don't want to mess it up. And even though I want to say it correctly, I might still mess it up. Do you forgive me?
No, but go ahead.
Okay. Okay, it's been about an hour since I've tried to do this, so let me
It's been
just.
a while.
It's been a while. How long has it been? Yeah, it's been.
Classic.
It is classic. I love it when they go back and forth with that. Okay. I've said it before and I'll say it again before. And I'll say I've said it again and I'll say it again. That's fucking wrong.
You messed it
no. Fuck. Let me try
Why
that
did you
again.
write it down?
I wrote it. I have a picture of it. But I wanted to commit it to memory because I think that's how you become immortal.
Yeah.
Because Harris Whittles is dead now, so it's like
Yeah.
the only way he can live is through people's minds.
You're right.
So I'm trying to memorize
He
it.
lives on.
He does live on, and
People celebrating his the time he spent on Earth.
okay, here it is. I've said it before, but I'll say it again before, but I'll say I've said it before, but I'll say it again.
Okay. I've said it before and I'll say it again before, and I'll say
Nope. He also is credited as saying, "I've decided I'm not going to get married till gay people can get married because I'm gay." Here's another one I heard.
from the foam corner.
Yeah. I think a lot of these are. Wi-Fi, because fi. I'm not gay, but my asshole is. I don't know what this one is. Downhill and uphill are both bad. It's weird, both mean a bad thing. It's all uphill and it's all downhill are both shitty.
It's true.
That's true. There's no good hill. King of the Hill is
It's also
pretty good
true.
though.
The King of the Hill is a great show.
They should start saying that. Also true.
They do say that.
Did they do
You
that?
ever heard them say that?
No. Like
Yeah,
a Tenacious
sometimes.
D reference?
Yeah, they do that. If somebody says that's also true, somebody would be like, "That's also true."
Technicality no down boo over.
Yeah. Now we're just referencing the shows that we love.
But it's a good show to reference.
Yeah, I'd say. Yeah.
I'd say that I look up to Scott Aukerman personally.
Yeah.
I identify with him because I think he's a bit of an asshole and he's got an Asian girlfriend. So
Yeah.
that kind of describes me a little bit.
I guess you're right.
He's got an ex-girlfriend whom he married.
He's a little tall. He's kind of tall.
Kind of tall, small wall. Kind of.
Were you about to say small penis?
No, I don't want to allege anything against him. I don't know.
But that's
I don't
for
know.
yourself.
I don't know how similar or different we may be. I can neither confirm nor deny.
Yeah. What was I gonna say?
I can get naked, and you can tell me.
I don't know.
We could both get naked, and we could have an honest conversation, like when we used to kiss before all that dog vomit just poured all over the place.
Oh man, it's just repulsive to me.
I can't believe
I would
that
never
you're.
make love to you.
I
or
can't
do
believe you're
anything
pretending
sexual to your
now
body.
that just you didn't enjoy it. I mean, I understand you wouldn't do it again, but I mean, I was there, you were there.
I didn't. I mean, I didn't enjoy it.
It's the first false statement of this sentence.
Oh man, I'm being forced to take part in this improv bit that I have no interest in.
What's the first rule of improv, though? It's
Even
always
if you don't want to do it, you have to do it.
well, yeah. That's
It's like you
kinda-
walk up to somebody in improv class and it's like, "Hey, so you fucked your own mother, right?" And then it's like a technicality,
no down boo
no down,
over.
boo over, because they have to be like, yes, I fucked my mother and it was really awesome."
Right. Which I understand that would be an
Oh
awkward.
yeah, you really enjoyed it, didn't you?
That would be an awkward
Oh, I loved
position. That would be an awkward position to put someone in if they were in an improv situation and not being told about a shared memory that actually happened. Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a funny. Maybe that should be a joke for me.
Sure, yeah. If you want to joke about our past, go for it. That'll make me feel really
Or
good.
just if you can say anything to anybody in an improv class and they have to agree.
Sure, but I don't see any teacher in session here. I think it's just you and me, two bros being real.
Real quick, did I do the my impression? Speaking of impressions,
I don't think so, but I think you got plenty of time to do it.
this is Bill Burr Baggins.
Bill
I guess
Burr Baggins.
I guess I might have unintentionally stolen the name. I did what was called cryptomnesia, where I hear something and then forget that I heard it, and then I recreate it, thinking that it's an original thought.
Jake, we've shared more than ideas.
Yeah. So Bill Burr Baggins. Ah, you fucking cunt! Now, why am I here in the fucking Shire? In the fucking Shire with these ladies. Hey, what's going on? This is Bill Burr Baggins. Welcome to the Monday Morning Shire podcast. Lady! Like, oh god, it makes me sick. Fucking sick. Fucking dumb cunts. Stupid weirdos. Oh god, I just want to fucking...
What about your wife, Bill Burr?
Shut the fuck up!
What about your daughter, Bill Burr?
Look, if I don't want to talk about it, I don't have to talk about it, alright? I want to keep it inside. I want to keep all those emotions. You just scramble them up inside your body, and then eventually you explode.
Who did you?
That's what I want to happen. That's my choice.
What do you think about Kanye West?
Fucking stupid cunt. I just can't believe it. God, you with his fucking shoes. God, you ladies with your fucking shoes and your purse. You think you're not crazy? You think I'm fucking crazy because I got a little, I got an anger problem. I'm trying to work it out.
Bill Burr Baggins, everyone.
You're not helping. Bill Burr Baggins.
Bill Burr Baggins.
It was more of a subpar Bill Burr impression where I tried to work in things about the Shire. The only thing I know about the Lord of the Rings is the Shire.
That's like the lamest thing that happens in that movie. There's a lot of cool stuff there. You're missing out.
The Shire.
Without further ado,
I guess on that note, that'll be the end of this episode, and it was a good time.
it was a good time. R.I.P. Harris Whittles.
R.I.P.
for what it's worth.
R.I.P. Harris Whittles. R.I.P. Felix.
Yes, Felix. We've
All right.
lost a lot.
We lost. Who else has died?
Lance
recently?
Armstrong, Noah Orsic.
Yeah.
A few people last week we mentioned that I'm blanking on now. Michael Jackson, of course.
Michael Jackson, Adolf Hitler. Rest in peace.
Not so relevant, but yeah.
Nazi relevant.
Oof.
Ooh. Too soon.
Not too soon, but very, very interesting.
But that's how we do Weekend Review.
We can review.
You've been listening to
A production of
the Podcast Empire. Spread the word.
One time I said to a guy that I loved learning new things. I was like, I'm a bit of an infomaniac. And he thought I said nymphomaniac. And so he fucked me. And I said, no. I'm info. I'm an infomaniac. He said, well, here's some info. You just got fucked. Clean yourself up.